Hi, everyone. This is Coach Stephanie Wood, and I'm with my favorite colleague, Barry Shore, Shore. And we're here at my podcast that I've newly named The Body Knowledge Entrepreneur after my new book, which Barry is so excited about. He's read it like 5 or 6 times. I'm sure you've read it, right? So, before we get into our topic today, Barry, please tell people what you're up to and how they can find you.
Good day, beautiful, bountiful, being loving immortal beings and good looking people. Now, Coach Stephanie, how can I make the categorical statement that all the thousands, if not tens of thousands, of people that be watching and listening to this podcast are all good looking? Because by definition, if you tuned in to listen to Coach Stephanie, it means you're always looking for and finding the good in life. That's a good looking person, looking for and finding the good in life. Thank you, wonderful Coach Stephanie. This is Barry Shore, humbled and honored to be here. I am known in the world as the ambassador of joy. Notice I didn't say the ambassador of joy, the ambassador of joy. And in addition to my hoarse voice, you can find me at barryshore.com, BARRYSHORE, barryshore.com. And you will be happy to go there because you'll get a lot of transformational services, products at zero cost. I emphasize, we're here to serve. Go to barryshore.com. You can get a copy of one of my 4 books, and they are transformational. It's the T word. And that's the reason I love the book by Coach Stephanie. Stephanie, tell us more about your book and about Body Awe.
Okay, so thank you, thank you. And what I love to do is coach women entrepreneurs to better their business skills and to enhance their confidence. And I do this with my body knowledge system. So, Barry, today we're going to have the most fabulous conversation around branding.
Branding.
And branding, just to give a brief definition, for me, it's finding your authentic self to showcase yourself to the world. So, as a coach, my first question to my client who's branding herself, and before we go into that, Barry, is there another word for branding? Because that doesn't seem to turn me on.
Well, you just gave me one. I'm going to tell it to you. People are going to be in shock when I say it because you just said it. Yes, ass, ASS. What? You just said it. Authentic self showcasing. ASS. Authentic self showcasing or showcased. Become
So, if you were
become an
my
ass.
client, I would ask you, how do you start?
Okay, here's how you start. The first thing you do, absolutely number one, is I don't care if you use an iPhone, an iPad, or the most sophisticated AI stuff in the world. Put it aside and have in your hand a pen or pencil and a piece of paper, blank piece of paper. Start and write down 3 things.
I'm writing.
Write these questions. Who am I? Why am I here? And now what am I supposed to do? And I can tell you, Coach Stephanie, I've been working with wonderful, fabulous, dynamic, highly successful people for more than 4.5 decades. And I can tell you, this is the most productive and the most difficult part of helping people understand to find their authentic self, showcase it, as you say, become an ass, and therefore lead to branding one's persona. Yep.
Okay, I have one of the answers to who am I. where you take my oasis. You know how to spell oasis?
OASIS.
So the oasis entrepreneurial style assessment will give you just an inkling of who you are. Can I play with oasis with you?
I would love, hey, if you can't go to the Oasis and have fun and play, when a beautiful woman asks, can I play Oasis with you? Hello, it's better than spin the bottle. Yes.
Okay, you can tell he's very shy. Anyway, O stands for organized.
Oh no,
No,
you
you don't have
want
to
to
say
organize?
anything.
Oh no.
Oh no, he says. A, analytical. S, spontaneous. I, inspirational. And the final S in Oasis means the synchronicity. You know, I love to dance and move. The synchronicity, and so do you, of all these four styles. But which one? When you ask, who am I? Which one? Don't let
So
me.
I want to go back to your organized, analytical. What does the first S again stand for?
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous. This is, in my humble opinion, the hinge that moves the door, the big door. Because yes, there are five. These are five.
No, only four. Only four. The S is just my way of bringing all four in happy
Okay,
family
so the
mode.
four. Okay, the four: the organized, analytical, spontaneous, inspirational. These are the hinge. This is the hinge, the four pieces that moves the big door. Because again, these three items that I put down, and I urge people to ask the questions to themselves. And of course, people can't. I can tell you, people can't do this.
All right,
If
I'm going to pause you, Mr. Barry Shore.
yes,
What style is your dominant style? We're all waiting to hear.
good. So I want to just mention to you that these three things I put down: who, why, and what am I supposed to do? www. So whenever you hear www, now you know what it is. So my particular style, me, if you're asking, Barry Shore, the ambassador of joy, is spontaneity.
I wouldn't have guessed. Had to make you laugh. You know, you surprise me every time we're together. So here's the thing. Who am I? So if you just use this tool of knowing your style. So can you just play more with me? You know your style is spontaneity. You're trying to showcase yourself out into the world. How can you use one to help the other?
So first of all, I love the fact that you coach in the question process. See, questions are much better for people than telling people what to do. Because when it comes from me, I almost can believe it. If it comes from me, okay, that's why I hired you, that's what you're here for, et cetera, et cetera. When it comes from me, again, and for my particular issues, spontaneity. So what can I do in my life as an example for branding? And if you go to my website, barryshore.com, you'll see it. You'll see everywhere that without trying to be spontaneous, I am spontaneous. And the way
Okay, can I just pause here? I
you may
want to,
pause,
okay, I'm getting
PAUS,
in and out of
pause.
coach mode here, but when we started the podcast, what did you see and hear Barry spontaneously do to show you who he is? What did he do? He moves, he embraces the moment. His body just exudes the spontaneity. Now, I have no idea how he's going to move, what expression is going to be on his face, but that's him. That's his brand.
Thank you.
Now, let's do the second two questions that you have. Why am I?
Why am I here?
Whoa, I mean, we're going to need another 3 hours. Yeah, but really, would you use a different style to answer that question?
Well, this is wonderful, and thank you for the opportunity. It took me a long time, years, and literally phases to get to the point where I can answer the question in one word: service, service, service. I recognize, again, it took a while because for years as an entrepreneur, I was out there giving a lot, but really I was in the world of taking. So I was building. I wanted to build it for me. And I did. I built, thank God, large businesses, sold them, made a lot of money, lost a lot of money. I'm human, all kinds of stuff. When I realized that service is my calling, and I urge everybody to understand that's really that's the deepest part of you. Why are you here? Service. Now it naturally leads to the next question. What am I supposed to do? I can say one thing because our time is short together, wonderful coach, and I hope you'll back me up on this. I would urge you, for every single person listening here, for every one of the women entrepreneurs that comes to you, every single one, have a podcast. And the first thing that you're going to have people say when you urge them to do that, oh, well, I can't do that. I don't know where to begin. I don't have the. Get a podcast, make a podcast, do a podcast. I don't care if you do it once a month, do a podcast. You will find that your being will come through. You do a podcast for yourself, invite guests, just do it. Once you start doing a podcast, you will be like the pictures.
And I can vouch for what Barry is saying because I have a client, Sharon. She, gorgeous woman, had so much to say, but was afraid. But all of a sudden, with my coaching and practice, oh, the word practice, just do it, practice. But I have a but. Within my oasis, organized, analytical, spontaneous, inspirational, I'm going to put you on the spot, Barry. Sharon is analytical. So she had to analyze 1, 2, 3, 4 forever how to do a podcast. Now, for you and me, we're spontaneous. So how would you coach her around being analytical?
Well, we might have to do this as a cliffhanger because I need to go.
Yeah, let's do a cliffhanger.
However, put me on the spot. And I would say to Sharon and every other person, you're right. I love your analytical self. You get 3 points to analyze. That's it. No more than 3.
All right. And we're going to pause here. Notice how Barry embraced her way of being. And that's how you brand yourself. So with that said, Barry, I know we have so much more to say, but how can people connect with you?
Go to barryshore.com, BARRYSHORE.com, and avail yourself of opportunities.
And for myself, I put on the screen, make an appointment with me for a free consultation at bodyawe.setmore.com. I will see you again, my friend. Thank you. Oh, no, we have to do our ending.
Hello, a hug. Hug stands for heartfelt, unlimited giving. 1, 2, 3. Roar!